Hi guys, Jody from EOS Leadership here. I've been working with my clients this week on the subject of goal setting, and we've been looking in particular at two types of goals. We've been looking at long-term end goals and the process goals that underpin those end goals. And depending on who you work with or books that you read, websites that you might visit, goals have many different names. But for the purposes of this video, we're talking about end goals and then process goals. And we've also been talking, whilst we've been talking about the subject of goal setting, we've also been discussing the two key ingredients that are absolutely paramount to success in achieving any goals: commitment and motivation. Without those two things, you're not going to get off the ground, you're not going to get anywhere, your teams aren't going to get to where they want to be, your organisation isn't going to meet their objectives. So commitment, motivation, long-term goals and process goals. So when we look at end goals can be, it's normally the bigger picture. So you're looking at things like, I want to live there, in that area, in that type of house, I want to drive that type of car with that kind of spec, I want to have X amount of money in the bank because I want to have this type of wedding, I want to lead this team in this way, I want to develop my organisation's ethos in this way. So it's normally a big picture goal, long-term end goal, where you want to be. And once you've got that, you've then got to start visualising it. You've got to imagine, how will it feel when I get there? What will the benefit to me be? What will the benefit to my family be? What will the benefit of the organisation will be? What will it look like? What will it smell like? And really spend time building up a mental picture, visualising it over and over, what it will mean to you, what it will look like, what it will feel like when you achieve that end goal. Because by doing that, you will build your commitment. And once you do that, you don't just do it once on the day, you do it day in, day out. Revisit that feeling, that thought process, and build your commitment towards that end goal. Because commitment is the thing that will drag you through on the days where your motivation is low. Because what we've got to understand about motivation, it's absolutely paramount to what we've got to do day in, day out, and about those process goals that we'll talk about shortly. But it ebbs and flows. That's the nature of motivation. But on the days when your motivation's low, it's the commitment that will get you through to that end post. So long-term end goal, visualize, feel, smell, list benefits, imagine, and repeat that to build your commitment. Once you've got your end goal, we then build backwards, if you like. And what we're looking at is, what are the process goals that I need to make in order to hit that end goal? And they're generally time bound. So I need to do A by this point and this time. I need to do B by this point and this time. I need to do C. However many points that there are that makes you reach your end goal. And a little bit on about end goals. When you're setting your end goal, be ambitious, dream big dreams. Don't chuck barriers up and think, well, that's what could happen, so I'll just scale it back a bit. Go for it. Go for that ultimate, I want this. And then set your process goals back from that. Generally, the bigger the goal, the more the process goal. The good thing about process goals is they give you quick wins. They give you quick wins day in, day out. They enable motivation because you can tick things off. Right, I've done that. I'm one step closer. I'm one step closer. I'm another step closer. I'm 4 steps closer. I'm 3 steps there. I'm 2 steps away. And that'll help you with your motivation. So long-term goals, visualize, build your commitment towards that goal. Design your process goals, your underpinning pathway towards your long-term goal. That will aid motivation. Motivation will ebb and flow, commitment will carry you through. And finally, just on the subject of goal setting, none of it is of any use to you without 3 things: action, action, action. The easiest thing in the world is to talk about goals, and we can all do it, and we can all do it all day long. The key is take action within 5 minutes of setting your goal. Something as easy as writing something down on a post-it note, making a phone call, talking to somebody else about what you plan to do. But take action and keep taking action towards your goals day in, day out. And you know what? You'll achieve them. Thank you.